and I look like that lady too. Got the little little scarf on and everything. I surely do. Yeah, so I went and started taking my dog. What the heck? Oh, that's the police officer doing around. I was about to say, what the hell? Hey, babe, it was about to be one. So I went to go take my dog on a walk, but I was like, you know what? This is a perfect time to go and time, but he bold. He bad a dog on jail, so yeah, he gonna get some good food. But I was like, this is a good time to go and look and see if I see anybody on the streets. Now, summertime happens. Something usually it's usually a lot of people who are on the streets because summertime. Okay, you don't have to pay bills. I don't know what nobody else tell y'all, but when I went through my whole shift of homelessness, it was different. I didn't really have any money. Things were draining up. It was weird. Now people do it for recreation, for fun, and for clout. I don't get it. I don't get it. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish y'all. They said you better clean up your dog stuff. Look at them. They done put a little thing during our little walkway. Uh oh. Yeah. So anyhow, there's people they homeless for fun. I know some other people who do it because they really saving, and that's almost the only way that you can really do it now. If you huddle up with a whole bunch of people, or sometimes you can't do it because if you huddle up with certain people, they ain't on the right mind frequency, the right mindset. They can mess up your whole mental. So it's kind of best sometimes to go into a shelter and just stack up till you can do better. Stack up until you can do better. Other people leave out because of domestic issues. I had to deal with that, y'all. No, I did. Well, I wouldn't say I had to. I made the choice to do that. I wasn't going. I knew I was gonna be back up on my feet, and I was. Um, and so, how can I say this? Yeah, I just what I'm gonna be doing right now is just looking, and that's just walking around. Hold on, y'all, because of course my dog had to go early. I'm telling y'all, every time I video record, she got to go early. We could be walking for miles, y'all, if I'm not recording and she ain't gotta go nowhere. But that's all right. That's my poo poo. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. And so, yeah, y'all. What the fool? So yeah, I'll be walking around, seeing if I see anyone. Taking kind of a tally. It's not going to anybody, specifically. It's not going for anybody. We just use that for our results about finding our next location. We want to be somewhere where it's close to where they can get. Super dangerous. It's super dangerous here. I'm not. It's super dangerous everywhere. Living on the street, especially if you live under a bridge. Most people. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Had to stay closer. So, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Walking around, seeing if I see anyone. Most people usually get up around. Some will get up about 5:45, 6 o'clock, because they know traffic is about to start coming. I won't tell y'all the whole huge dip of evening times. Although everyone goes at different times, but there is a certain time, and you learn that once you work in the field, meaning you work outside doing the work, or you where not to go, that things go down and chill down. Um, who doesn't chill down? Because there's some people who are out here, they facing their demons, and when I say demons, um, I'm not talking about their literal demons. I'm talking about that they're chasing their habits. So they're gonna, of course, stay up, and then they're gonna be so tired in the day. So those are the people not to be around if you're really trying to get a rest. But you'll see them walking around. Then you have um, and then you have a there we go. Y'all might have to go to my car to go get my device because it's connecting to every doggone Wi-Fi connection that's out here. It's not staying on its own or anything like that. Um, Let me see, cause this is kind of weird. Usually he moving around in a whole circle, but yeah, I'm assuming he looking for somebody. I'm about to be kind of nosy. So, yeah, but usually that's kind of weird. Hi. Oh, she is. You too. Thank you. So, yeah, but usually they're not. You know what? Should I walk on the outside? Yeah, I don't even know if I should walk on the outside or the inside, or let me get her enough. They looking for somebody, and I want to know, y'all. I'm so nosy. I'm so nosy. But we'll see. So, um, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be zoning the area, um, looking and seeing. Y'all know I gotta keep my eye on stuff. Where, y'all? He trying to hide. Don't try to hide now. Shoot at it for a minute. I'm like, is he looking for me? Is y'all looking for me? But anyway, so, um, yeah, I'm gonna go down the street, go look, see if I see anybody, um, and just do a tally walk. You know, when I say a tally walk, I mean just that, a tally, a tally. I'm gonna go and, um, look at the location, see how many people there, put a tally. It's almost like a homeless census, basically. Yeah. So, oh yeah, I remember when I used to work for the census. Them people used to be so mad. Y'all know what? I can understand because how they used to do it back in the day. Even though they say that they're there to help, eh, things have changed, but I don't know. But if you have that history of all that, of course, people are gonna be more reluctant. And um, they did not give me the best welcome. So yeah, um, yeah, it was something. But I did get paid kind of well. I ended up starting towards the end, so they started out I think like $18 an hour, and I came towards the end. So by then it was like $32. So of course, guess what? I'm knocking on doors. I'm calling people. I'm calling them back. Yeah, yeah. I had a good day. Look, I had a good day. Had a good time doing that. So, um, yeah, it looks like I don't see a lot of people. I'm gonna be honest. Usually you'll see a lot of people, especially in the cuts and the grooves out here. Um, but maybe because it's still May and they still have those cold days going on, take advantage of it at the local shelters. Um, you see more you see more um, men out here than women because um, well, there's quite a bit. It's a veteran shelter for men. I wish they had one for women. Like women don't serve. I just didn't understand that at all. Um, but yeah, there is a men's shelter, two veterans men's shelters, and then the largest shelter is where I used to work at. I won't even say that name, but is basically for men. They have a women's side, but the men's side is way bigger than the men's side. Okay, huge. When I say huge, 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 huge. Okay, there used to be per. I used to work in the morning and in the afternoon, so I would see them lunch and breakfast. Let me tell you, they used to 500 people per session, per breakfast, per lunch. Like it was no games played there, like none. None. Even though I don't know. Here it's like you gonna get fed. Look, here you gonna get fed. That's one thing I learned. Like I never been to a place where there was abundance, um, abundance of free food at your fingertips that you didn't grow. I'll say that you didn't grow and you didn't take care of yourself. So yeah. What else? Um, yeah. Come on, girly. I also like coming down here because it's quiet. Y'all see this? Y'all don't see this on major cities. Y'all gonna see somebody. Oh, hey, sorry about that. Back. Told y'all when we get into certain loops, it's like crazy. So usually there's somebody here. We see a shirt left over. This ain't nowhere. It's like right around the corner from my house. So see the little shirt. Um, and yeah, see the little shirt. You see all the different things and. But you do not see anybody. I don't see nobody down this way. Nobody down this way. And we got like apartments. A lot of them apartments are empty. I wondered if they moved. I bet you some of them people moved into them. Why are the windows down? Moved into those other apartments behind us. There's so many like updated apartments. You could just hop, skip, and jump really quick to the newest thing. So yeah, most people are. Look, yeah, most people are. Come on, girl. Come on, chew. Come on, girl. Come on, chew. Chew, chew. Chew. What is she eating? What's she smelling? Come on. Something else. Uh, but yeah, that's. I want to say weird, but it's really not. It's really not. Um. Oh, they got the wine slushies over here, baby. What's coming over here at the pizza place? Y'all, I do support the places here, but I don't get to do a lot of it because I'm always spending my money. Come on. I'm always spending my money um in my businesses. I really do. Like I really have to crunch down and hustle. Hustle and make sure I got everything right. So um I'm doing that. So I don't really have time to partake in a lot of the activities in, buying a whole bunch of food and stuff because I don't have it like that anymore. I don't live in a 6 7 figure um lifestyle with I don't have a partner with a 6 7 figure lifestyle yet. So yeah. Um but I'm very, very fortunate. I will say this, I'm very fortunate to be surrounded uh by people who do have it like that. I will say that. And it makes a huge difference. You have to position yourself into the places that you want to go and leave the other places behind. I just had to do that for myself and think about it. Me going through this process, um, going through this process at one of my jobs, and I ended up picking this job because I'm like, okay, it's an easy job. It's a job that's gonna keep you constant income. It has a high turnover rate, so it's always gonna be a demand. Long as you do your job, you're gonna have a job. You're gonna have a job. So I picked up this one job because I was like, that's gonna give me that steady income to say, when I go and apply for different things, if I want to go and do a house or if I want to move out of my condo, do a house, or no, that's gonna be that thing for steady income. I can have the funds, of course, me doing notary businesses, but that check is gonna give me more with having a stable income, something that's always coming in. And so I wanted to keep that in mind, and that's why I picked it. But I noticed that after a while, is somebody standing there? No, maybe I'm just imagining. Yeah, probably. But I noticed what I noticed is that She is all over here by this doggy little part, little doggy little section. They have these other apartments behind us that's on top of they're they're kind of nice too, but like I said, they're rebuilding, so it's like every couple of months they'll be out for 6 months to a year, then another complex is getting built up. Um, so what I was saying was, what I was saying is that um, oh yeah. Okay, so I went to that job and I was like, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be fun. I talk less about myself because once people know what you do and know about you, they're coming to attack you in some kind of form. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it is so true. You can just alleviate yourself from a lot of trouble and a lot of drama if you just be quiet and do your job. And that's what I try to do. I be friendly. I'm friendly. We can laugh. I don't try to laugh about stuff that is not laugh worthy. Talking about other people low vibrational stuff. You're not gonna have me laugh. I'm gonna move away. If I hear you talk about somebody, I'm gonna move away. If I hear you talking about something that's gonna defeat, I'm moving away. But I will. But I will, however, have a conversation, keep light, and do my job because that's what I'm there for. Um, but I noticed that once I started doing that, people will start seeing like, oh, something is different with this person. They're not doing the same thing. They're not going. A lot of them do other activities, which I don't knock people for what they do. What you do is what you do. But when you don't want to partake in, when you don't get yourself involved, that's when the issues start coming around. That's when all the other stuff coming into play. So, and it started becoming a whole the other individual differently. What? Aha. Yeah. So, uh, shoot. Y'all see how quiet it is out here? It's quiet. Okay. When I'm here at home dealing with homelessness, it's a difference when I'm dealing with homelessness in Chicago. Okay? I'm gonna let y'all know that. Or dealing with homelessness in Texas. People always talking about the jobs and the stuff right there. But if y'all see they homeless population, and y'all talk to you, man, it's on a whole different level. A whole different ball game. Some of they stuff be dealing with people that should be getting assistance and they intentionally stopping them. Like I I mean, illegal practices that go on, but I've never seen it to that scale I'm not saying to fight the whole world, but when you see injustices and you see things that are wrong, if you sit and let things go on, then you are a willing accomplice to it. Like I don't respect those type of people. I rather respect the bully than the person that's a bystander. I respect the bully more than the person that was the bystander. Because that bystander is that breach. That's the person that's gonna try to play both sides. And I can't take that. And just to see that, I was just like, okay, this is my time. And not only to see that, but to see that with management, it was like, okay, this is my time to start making my exit or start rotating around or something. You know, uh, of course, documentation is key. I knew that, my goal was to at least stay there for at least a year, maybe two, because they really do have good benefits. When I say one, but there like a year. So I was like, if I work part time there for a year, I don't have no problem. I have no problem with doing that because, as an adult, you do less. Go on events, things like that. But I could always use this. The time, energy that it takes for me to calm down and refocus myself to get to my main job is taken away from me. So it's like, okay, time to move. Ooh, they got scooters now. Now they're gonna be all down here. They're gonna be all down here. Oh, it looks so cute in the little video. It look like a real city down here. Come on, girly. Sorry about y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be in a local parade here. I know I just gotta see how things go. Okay, Bill, stop singing that doggone song. Um, yeah, I had to come to the conclusion. It's not gonna work. It's not at all. I know. Um, the main boss that is at that location is gonna be like, why did you leave? Like, why? We can work around it. But I know that how you go into certain institutions and doggone well what they doing and how they doing it. Has been in effect for a long time. And even if you said something, you stood up for something, even though you've written something, that it's not going to change, or the only way that it would change is that if people were being replaced, and the chances of that happening is very slim, then that's time for you to move around. Now, state your cause, put your paper and state your cause. I say that because even though you might think like it's not going to help me, I'm leaving, you're leaving that documentation for other people to get help. For other people to get help and to move around. Um, and so, um, yeah, I'm nosy. Who'd I get? Baby, I'm about to sit out here because I'm nosy as hell. Look at me. I'm gonna sit out here because I'm nosy as hell. Yeah, but I ain't see nobody, really. I ain't see nobody. I ain't see nobody. Who they trying to get, though? Come on. Who they trying to get, though? Who they trying to get, though? Well, I'm saying trying to get me. We all right. So, yeah. I like this blue. Like, sometimes it changes to different colors, but for the I'm gonna try to see if I'm nosy. I am nosy. I want to know who they coming. Who they looking for? Cause they been circling around. They went about an apartment building. They went around our apartment building and the apartment building behind us. I'm super nosy. I need um. Come on, you. Uh. Oh yeah. So back to what I was talking about. As far as um job placement. I was like, okay, that's my time to exit. And not only I knew it was gonna be closer than the year mark. I began making more money at my other job constantly. Well, not my job, my business, constantly than working at the job. So that's what gave me a little bit more breakthrough moment. Breakthrough. So yeah, I really need to start taking pictures. I'm gonna start taking more pictures. I don't know. Maybe I should get some confidence. I thought that I had okay self-esteem, but I'm understanding I must have low self-esteem. Rationality is, yeah, I must have low self-esteem or something. Cause yeah, compared to society, I guess that's what people really really think. But I don't. Let me tell you, I don't believe that. I just believe that some people are in high delusion and they're okay. I watched this show and a couple of clips of people talking about their delusions and how that's how they get what they want because they believe the delusion. They believe the delusions, and that's how they get it. Don't understand that at one point because after a while you still gotta face reality. You still gotta face reality. It's gonna hit you. Okay, it's going to hit you. Um, sit down. Sit down. Wanna sit up here? Wanna sit up here? No, she don't. Yeah, but that's kind of it. Like, some people in their delusion, they stuck in it, and you know, because it works for them for a little bit, because other people who join in on the delusion uh, validate them. They think that it's okay, and until they find someone who's in reality and let them know that that's not the case. Um, let them know that it's not the case. Uh, uh, yeah, but there's a lot of people that's doing it. But either way, I'm still gonna go and start doing more photos and putting myself out there. Um, what I have learned is that um, time is of the essence. You only have one life to live. You need to live it to the best of your ability, to the fullest, no matter what is going on, no matter things that are coming your way, you still have to push for. You know, people don't really talk about that, but I think it's very necessary. I think it's very much necessary to talk about things like this because it can help you. It can help you progress because people are in so much of a denial. People are in so much faking it. They're satisfied. They gotta fake it for more. Show people what you have to go through. What is going on then? Sorry, y'all. It was on the elevator. So, but once you open up, once you become truthful, hold on, I'm gonna wait because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody trying to wake nobody up that early in the morning. Come here. Come here, homie. Come here. Good job. Uh-oh, wait. Good job. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all, about that. But I had to go and get her in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to get her in, get her some little things, and then I'm gonna go back out and then finish recording. So y'all just give me 1 second, and I'm gonna get back on task. Give me 1 second. Give her some water. I'm gonna get back on task about why I feel that you should live in the life of authenticity in this time of day, in this age, more than anything, because oh shit. Okay, girly. Okay. Because when you do that, you don't give people false hope. You let them know what it is and let them make the decision. Even though we know a lot of people don't take the time to make decisions to progress and make their lives better. But you being authentic and you telling the truth can help a lot of people. And not only that, it can help people that are struggling. For me, it was so just just not. Oh shit, where is that? It's 4 o'clock. Okay, let's take you off. Just um just being able oh shoot. Here we go. Just being able to be honest and intentional can help people in so many ways. Like, because how everything is. Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. How everything is flipped around now. It's like what was deemed acceptable, not accessible, acceptable and right is considered ill will and bad, and vice versa. And um, I think that when people become authentic and they tell the truth about the processes that they go through, then they can see the meaning behind. Um, oh shoot, sorry. They can see the meaning behind being authentic. They can see the meaning behind being truthful to their God. I'll tell you that, because my belief system, they be coming for me for what? Like, I don't care what you on. I don't care what you want. As long as you don't try to attack me, I ain't trying to attack you. It's already dangerous enough how we living anyway. Huh. If anything, we all need to be bonding together and making the world a better place. But some people are not like that. Um, some people are not like that at all. Um, but like I said, being authentic, showing that what it takes to really have a business, showing what it takes to get up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning to do what you need to do, to do what you need to do in order to be ready. Because a lot of people will say, "Oh yeah, well, I have 10,000, I made 100 grand, or I made, you know, this amount of money," and they're like, every day you seeing them videotaping themselves a club and doing that. I've never seen a business person do all that. Not in the first 5, 6 years, unless they already a millionaire. They already got other businesses that are supporting them. Now I've seen it that way, and even then, if they are, it's for a benefit. It's for something, y'all. It is for something. Okay. Um. What is this? No. So yeah. Um. Why? I was supposed to be in my car, and I didn't go to my car. Hey, you know what? I know you lying. Sorry about that, y'all. So I had to go get this device, and so now we're rolling back again. I'm gonna put this in my pocket, and we'll be able to do our stroll. Put Lulu up, so we'll be able to talk a little bit more. Sorry about the interruptions. I should have. I have a couple of them in my house, but one thing I've noticed about these devices, they will all turn on automatically on their own, and it will leave an energy field that makes you feel so drained. Okay, so I um, try not to have it on my person, not too much, and I try not to have them. I try to have them separated. So, so yeah, I just had to go and make sure that I had it, and then yeah. So afterwards, I can finish recording. So back to what I was saying. Um, that um, oh shoot, y'all, sorry. That dang, I forgot what I was talking about. I talked about work. I talked about y'all. My mind just went super blank, superty duperty. I just said I was going in there to go get the device, and then after that, I was gonna go and oh yeah, I gotta finish looking, of course. Um, y'all look at the flowers. These flowers was not blooming like this last year, or the year before that, or the year before that. This thing got opened up in I think like 2020. No, or maybe 2019. Ooh, it's a little dark bird, huh? But yeah, it's definitely the shrubbery is giving. It's time to come out here with the sundress and take photos. Um, so yeah, I'll still be out here looking, looking for for people, making a tally. Um, Most people don't sleep at the park anymore, even though it's kind of a safe place. But since they have security and since they have our buildings, all these apartment buildings that's so close, they have security, and we're close to the jail. They have security everywhere. Like they used to be able, and they used to allow them, because downtown was where most of the homeless people were at. We didn't even have a space that was like this. It wasn't dressed up like this. It looked like a ghost town down here. Like it looked like a ghost town. Like it was nothing but some old factories and that nobody used. The Pepsi plant is right across the aisle from here. And that was what you saw downtown for the most part. You didn't see a lot of stuff. Um, you might see like the ferry boats, but they were parked on the other side. So this is all of this is new. The shrubbery, all of that stuff is new. The little riverfront, all of that is new. So the homeless people it used to be a bridge, like underneath this bridge, and people used to sleep underneath the bridges. And like about, I want to say a year or two before all this got built up, they began to issue the homeless tickets of $125. $125. Okay. That just tripped me out because it's like, if they homeless, obviously they have an issue with housing, funding for housing. So what was that all about? And second, if they got, oh my God, y'all, I'm turning away. Oh my goodness, it was a raccoon. That was my sign. He was in the trash can. Okay, y'all, I do not play with them animals, especially I ain't got my taser or my stick. That was a sure, and that thing was big. It was not small. It was big. It was not small by any means. And I know he was eating good because they always, oh my goodness, they always mismanaging food out here. Told you it's a food place. So that just, woo. Okay, trash cans. I don't want to be buying. That was my sign. That was my cue, y'all. Oh, Lord. Woo. I know you like, it was just a raccoon. No, these raccoons are like the size. They're not as big as New York, but they definitely getting there, okay? And that's because like I said, there's a lot of food and a lot of food that's being wasted that's in that trash cans. And they able to have a fiesta, okay? So they eating good. We eating good out here and they eating good too. It's not like, in New York they eating roids and all that. No, they eating good. They eating good, y'all. Oh Lord. I don't know if I need to chill my nerves, y'all. Whew. Whew. That's part of the dangers of being out here. There's wildlife. We got a lot of badgers too. We got like badgers and foxes. The little foxes, sometimes they be a little pissy. I'm not gonna lie. You ain't gotta be that loud. Put some oil on it. Let me get over here. Cause you're not about to make me feel like I'm fat. I know this. Let me make that one shut up. Let me see. Cause he ain't about to make me fat. He ain't about to make me sound fat. That's not my portion. See? There we go. That one ain't squeaking at all. They need some oil. Y'all. Oh Lord, y'all, I'm so nervous. I just want to run. They got kids that's over here on the other side of the playground. You see them running at the playground. So I know their parents are with them. They got to be. Let's hope so. Cause it's kids that run around here that literally don't have a home, or they parents out working and they be out here all night. Okay? It's so crazy because when people ask where they at and stuff like that, or they call the police or find out where they at, they don't come. They do not come. Okay? They'll come if it's a fight or something, but they don't come with them kids out there playing and it's 4 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. Right now it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So ain't no need for nobody to be out. Ain't no need for nobody to be out doing that. Okay? I'm just gonna be honest. But yeah, you'll see this. You'll see this. And In a minute, I'm going to go walk and do the perimeter. But I know for certain if they doing all that screaming, whoever is over there, they got to be nip tucked in a place that I'm not gonna see them. Oh yeah, or they're gone. Because people don't want to be around people who are making a lot of noise, and they know that they'll get fined. Like a couple of years ago, I was telling y'all that they were fining the homeless $125. I know the price went up. The price went up now, so you don't see a lot of them down here at this end. They'll go to other sectors just to be safe. So they'll be on the other side of the next bridge, which is a lot of bridges over here because it's the St. Mary's River. That goes all the way to Ohio, go to Evansville, Lafayette, Indiana. It goes, what, I think Missouri. It goes to different places. So, this is the largest river. They have a lot of creeks and things that go into this river, but long story short, yeah. Yeah, so they'll probably be under another bridge. Even then it's kind of hard, but in the summertime, of course, you're going to want to be around water, especially if it get hot. The water can cool you off, all that other good stuff. But you got all these other dangers, animals, wildlife. You got to deal with wildlife, you got to deal with people. So, yeah, yep, it's a little kid. It look like at least they got parents over there. But it's a little kid. He's living his best life. Living his best life. At least he with a family, and hopefully he got shoes on. Cause I don't know about no other place, but I always see this in when I go and do interviews in like Missouri, or Louisiana or Indiana. Y'all, they shoes be gone. Don't matter what ethnicity, they walking around with no shoes on outside. Okay. And I know people are like, that's good for the earth. That's dangerous to be out in places that you don't know, where your kids can get cut and scraped and all that. They not in the safe place where they know. They doing it because they don't have it. So, um, Bill, get some courage and get up off the swing. Woo. Y'all, I just got my whole nerve shook. My whole nerves are shaking. It's shaking because of this. Like, I don't even want to walk around after seeing that raccoon. And that raccoon was so big. Like, it was a brown raccoon. Like, brown and black. Like, whoa. It wasn't gray. And that mug was big coming out of the trash can. Like, it's not my portion. It's not my portion. Oh, God. Y'all. Thank God when I was homeless, and I was out on the street, I had a car. I had a car. I know things would have been different if I didn't have a car, but I did. And I thank God for giving me that car. The first one was a messed up car. I had to downgrade from a BMW. I had to downgrade from that to a Toyota, from a Toyota to a Honda, from that to an Astro van, and to that from a Daewoo. And I slept in a Daewoo. I wish I would have had the Astro van, because guess what? I could have made a bed in that mug and slept in that mug and saved. But it had 3 seats and everything. I did a lot in that van. A lot. But yeah, shoot, yeah, I could have saved. I could have saved. And like most people are doing now, because of the prices are going up, people, now it's cool to live in your car. Most people ain't really going after you if you live in your car. Um, so, yeah, but if you don't, it's really tough. If you don't have a car or anything like that, it's tough. It's really, really tough. Um, so yeah. You know what? I'm gonna get off of here because I need to go and make a video and to talk to you guys about something, but I want to separate it from this live. So I'm gonna get off of here and then I'm gonna talk about it. Okay? Y'all take care.